So I am a second generation Ukrainian, and I work here at the college, Milwaukee Area Technical College. I teach English. I teach students of every nationality who have immigrated here in hope of a better life. And it is my honor to do so in this beautiful city. Now I stand here with my fellow Ukrainians, for even though I am a second generation Ukrainian, I am still Ukrainian. I honor my grandparents by standing here, who came here to be able to speak for their country because they could not do so in their own. My family has always been bicultural, and proudly so. I thank you all for coming here today. I think it is so powerful to stand together in the winter for Ukrainian people. 8 years ago today, in the Maidan Revolution, millions of Ukrainians, half the population of Kyiv, stood in the middle of the city to stand for freedom. They stood for freedom until freedom would be given for months. Months while they were threatened, months while some of them were carted off and disappeared. For months they stood peacefully, demanding that their government become part of the European Union. That was their dream, to become a European free country, free of the strings that Putin so wanted to have on that country. And at that moment, that is when this war that we are talking about right now began. The Crimea was annexed, a fake revolution was started in the east, and at this point, on the anniversary of the success of the Maidan Revolution, to the day, Putin attacked Ukraine. That is not a coincidence. To the day, February 22nd, 2014, the former president of Ukraine, who was a criminal, fled to Putin, and Ukraine held free elections. And 8 years later, Vladimir Putin attacks Ukraine. When you stand here today as a people holding yourselves tall and calling out for freedom, I think of those millions in the Maidan Revolution, which was a peaceful revolution. It was people standing peacefully for the sake of their country, millions of countrymen together. And I think of them, and they see videos, they see photos, they see our social media, they see us standing there for them here today, and that matters. Everything you do here matters. Every time you stand up for Ukraine, it matters. Every time you stand up for freedom, it matters. Because, people, let me tell you, we are all Ukrainians right now. Vladimir Putin has threatened the entire free world. He has not just threatened Ukraine. He has threatened us all with nuclear war. And if that doesn't scare you, I don't know what will. But you know what? We are stronger than that. The Ukrainian people went in about 48 hours from not thinking this would happen because it just couldn't, to being terrified, to saying, we will stand strong. We will not leave our country. You hear about millions of people fleeing. Well, 44 million people live in that country, and at least 40 million people are staying and standing strong. And so we must also be strong. Thank you.